If you watched part 1, you'll know we survived our first day. Just about. The marriage was still intact, the backpack somehow felt even heavier, and the aches and pains were starting to kick in. But day 2 was always going to be the real test. The forecast wasn't on our side. Strong winds, patches of drizzle, and a thick fog hiding the views that was waiting for us. With the bigger climb, breathtaking scenery we barely get to see, and the weather determined to make every mile that little bit harder. This adventure was just getting started. So the waterproof's on, head down, and let's see if our marriage can survive another day. As always, guys, leave no trace. Have to be quiet, there's a couple of guys sleeping in tents there. There's the Fox and Hound, and we're en route now to Ennerdale Water. Will be our next port of call. So yeah, let's go by to the Fox and Hound. Let's rock on to Ennerdale Water. That is 1 mile and 1/3 done. And we're just coming up to Ennerdale Water. The rain seems to have stopped for the time being. Just getting that little shower now and again. Interesting fact about Ennerdale Water. The end scene of 28 Days Later was filmed here, with a cottage. So the cottage is on that edge somewhere, I believe, and it's in the new 28 years later skull tomb or bone tomb. But the water's a bit choppy here. So I don't think we'll be going for a dip, but Black Sail, 7.5 miles. Little Brucey bonus. Yeah, there's a bench here. Wife shouting at me already. I reckon that is the cottage from 28 Days Later. 28 years later, Bone Skull Mountain or whatever it's called. But yeah, what a view from there. Right, we're a couple of mile in. How are you feeling, wifey?
Knackered already.
You passed the sign earlier, 6 miles to Black Sail. If that's anything like the 4 mile sign for Black Sail, if you know, crock of shit. But if we get a Black Sail, that's 10 miles done today. Then we've got to go up and over the Honister slate mine, and it's downhill from there onto Borrowdale. But yeah, going good. It's just after 9 o'clock. Wife's spirits are in. She's in good high spirits. I think get a bit further down, I think we'll be stopping, take on a snack or two, take on some water, but I don't think it's far now from where me and Adam camped on day 1 of the coast to coast with Brandon Bear, Geordie Bear, the Cumbrian Yeti. Big shout out to Yeti, my secret weapon for this trip. Some bakes baked by the Yeti himself, and obviously Daz and Andy were here as well. Shout out the lads. But yeah, that wind's eased off. Still a bit of clag in the air, but it makes for cool hiking. James's seat. Legend has it, this is where the artist James wrote "Sit Down" on this seat here. World famous. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down, sit down next to me. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. Oh, in symphony. Oh, sit down, oh, sit down. I'm singing to encourage the wife to get up because she wants to give up. She's just had an energy shot.
Which nearly made me vom.
She said it tasted rank. But I said, as long as that powers her through to Black Sail, which is about 5 mile away. So we're probably 3/4 of a mile away from Ennerdale YHA. And then after that's Black Sail. But we've passed Ennerdale Water. I'm ready. I've just had a brunch bar, chocolate and raisin. I'm raring to go. That's Siobhan's dad come to visit to pass him.
Spare me on.
Spare her on. That's mad that, because I remember us doing the Cumbria Way, and as we were coming into Honister, Robin appeared in the trees just as we were coming to Honister. Yep. When a robin appears, or a loved one is near. Siobhan said she's going to park there, set the tent up, and she's staying there, and I can finish this myself. And when I get to Borrowdale, send an SOS to come and pick her up. So that's Ennerdale YHA just passed. Just going past the barn there. It's saying 3¼ miles to Black Sail. Time is 10:20. I reckon just after 11, half 11, should get to Black Sail. Hopefully get in, have a cup of tea. Parched now for a cuppa. Just ahead is a right side for sore eyes. Black Sail Youth Hostel. Hopefully we can get in and make a cuppa. Looks like there's a couple of vehicles there. If it's a private do, we've got a doodle on do to the next thingy, which is Honister.
It's what I think about that walk up Black Sail.
Me on the other hand, made it to Black Sail. Couple of tangos. She's had an apple juice. I'm gonna rest here for about half an hour. Crack on up wherever, Stevie Knots or whatever it is, across to Honister, and then final destination Borrowdale. So the wife's just having a little moment there, and you know me, I like to get these things on camera. We pull no punches on this channel. She's a broken woman, but I've just told her she's got 2 choices. Either walk the 5 mile to Borrowdale, or trek that 10 mile back to Ennerdale Bridge. She has a sort of look on her face that Moose had when we found out he had 10 mile left to go when we got across Mere.
feel sick. Go ahead. Oh, dude. I don't know what part of me hurts more, my feet, fucking back, my hip.
Don't swear. Don't control that behaviour on my channel. Right, I'm going to go unless she cries again. Crisps, salt and pepper and stuff, information, first aid. Back in, crying wife again. Oh, we left Black Sail about 2 hours ago. It was about an hour and a half to climb to the top of Stevie Knots or whatever it is. The wind is brutal. The Clag, make that hard to see. It's just behind. And it's like she's forgot how to walk. She's making little baby steps at this rate. Won't get to Honister till about tea time by the look of it. No, we probably say about a mile and a half from Honister Slate Mine. We'll soon be making the descent down to Honister. I think we might pop in for a cold beverage and then finally get into hot chocolate, coffee, decaf. I put a little bit of milk in and some Canderel if you want some more, they're over there. Some wife.
I'm alive. Just.
Just another couple of miles to go. We're at Borrowdale. So we've left Honister Slate Mine and we're on our way down to Borrowdale, and you never guess who we bumped into. Just randomly, just out doing a multi-day hike as he does.
Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to walk. I didn't say BEGA'S way, I just seen these two. I thought, oh, go on then, I'll stay with you for a bit. But now I'm just here, I don't even know why I'm here, but I'm here. You know it makes sense, subscribe. Because this is husband and wife, multi-day hiking.
Anything to add to that?
Like Adam said.
Guys, this is the humble abode for tonight. Wife's sleeping there, I'm going to be sleeping top bunk. Basically all we done, quickly checked in, chucked our gear in our room, and then went and had a quick drink with Adam. Adam's on his way to Keswick now. We've just had a shower. Well, I've just had a shower, she's in the shower now. Anyone who does multi-day hiking knows it's a game changer, a shower. So refreshing. So what we're going to do, shower, going to get dressed, and then time for some food downstairs. Well, we've got a lovely view of the car park. Beautiful. Camping Getting's just down that way. Got our own sink. I mean, this is why the wife's whinging that everything's heavy. She's bringing stuff like this. Hairspray. Big massive bottle of conditioner. No, it's a video, you clown. It's not a picture.
Yeah, no.
Oh. That's the happiest she's been, because she's fed.
Food and bed is my plan.
Hello, you lovely people. A couple of weeks ago, I put on my Instagram for any questions for me to ask the wife. So I'm going to interview her now with your questions. Are you ready?
As ready as I'm going to be.
And obviously I'm prepared. Not. First question from Bushman Smithy. How does she deal with you? How do you deal with me?
Through pure grit and determination not to murder you. I often think about it on a daily, to be fair. But I don't much fancy prison.
3 square meals. You
Don't have to cook anymore. Yes! I might reconsider.
Next question from Adam Hamlet, also known as Adam in the Wild. Does the same BEGA'S way make you feel like a sexy baboon or a cheeky little turtle cutie pie?
Neither makes me feel like a broken woman.
I think the next one. Question for me. If a tiger attacks your mother-in-law and your wife at the same time, who will you save? Of course, the tiger. There are very few of them left now.
Yeah, but then who's going to cook your tea?
I'll get a new woman.
Good luck with that.
Next question from the Cumbrian Yeti, Paul.
Oh, God.
Are we there yet?
I don't actually think I've asked that, surprisingly enough. I've asked how much further quite a few times.
Are we there yet? Well, we're here.
We're here.
We're here.
I've survived, up to now.
Damien, Clegg. How does she cope with having such a hunk of a man that every other female lusts after? I mean, that is a perfect question. How do you cope?
I mean, it's hard work.
Cobweb rips north. Do you think we should turn back?
Several occasions today, I did think that, but I just kept going.
We were in Black Sail, and she had a bit of a moment, and I said to her, your choice is either come and do 5 mile or go and walk 10 mile back. But it turned out we ended up doing 9 mile. So if you'd done that 10 mile back, you've done an extra mile, and you wouldn't have had to go up.
It was the conditions were brutal. It was horrific. Several times I did think I was going to die. I literally thought that's how it was going to end.
From the main man G. Why are they called stairs inside and steps outside?
That is a really good question. I'm going to have to Google it later.
Lewis Parker, do you still love me?
Debatable right about now.
I did buy you food.
We share a bank account.
And hot chocolate.
We share a bank account.
She still loves me. Lewis Parker again. Do I really have to do my own washing from now on?
Yeah. Help around the house would be great.
I would, but I'm planning adventures like this.
Not with me and Tow, you're not.
So we've got a couple of questions here from Rob. Sorb, Unlimited Bushcraft. Top man Rob. How many apples can you put in his rectum?
Something we may have to try.
Next question from Rob.
Obviously just for the gram.
How many apples can Danny fit in his rectum?
I don't know, how many apples can you fit in your rectum?
Depends on the size of the apple. Cook an apple, maybe. It'd be a stretch.
Crab apples?
Half of one. It's a one-way system, that. Also, another question from Rob. Is Dan a heavy snorer?
That is the reason why I want to murder you on a daily basis, because of your snoring. And anybody that has the pleasure of camping with Danny, in past, present or future, knows that he's a horrific snorer.
Another question from Rob. How many miles has he made you walk, and does he owe you a back rub?
So what did we do yesterday?
12 miles yesterday.
12 miles yesterday. It was meant to be 14 and a half today, but by the time we've climbed up, my step counter says that we've done nearly 20 miles today. And I don't know about a back rub, but you can help me take my compede off my feet because they're hanging off.
I am not touching them trotters.
But they're hanging off and I can't pull them because they're sore.
Another question from Rob. What's Dan's safe word?
It doesn't have one.
Crumble. Normally when she's trying to put apples up
I was
there.
going to say, that's not your safe word. That's what gets you going.
Question from the King of the Ducks, Dar.
Oh, I love that.
Did you lock the front door?
No, because we left the 3 teenagers at home unsupervised.
My mother lives next door. She's going to keep an eye on it and make sure there's no parties. But all you have to do is give her some Worthington's Originals and she'll be out with a light.
Actually, Ferrero Rocher.
Dar, King of the Ducks. Are we there yet?
Again, surprisingly enough, I didn't ask that.
Mark, what made Mrs. C want to start camping and hiking?
Because I was sick of seeing you go on all these adventures and they looked good, and I wanted to go on an adventure too.
That's the power of YouTube and editing. These adventures look amazing, but a lot of toil and boil have to go in. Blood, sweat and tears.
Yeah, to be fair, I think this is my first and probably my last multi-day hike.
It's definitely her last multi-day hike with me. Rob, did you bring any loo roll just in case?
We brought wet wipes, and they have been used several times, not by me.
And from Zoe and Trev's Adventures, play the alphabet game. Any topic starts A, and I've shot.
We played it last night.
We played it last night. I won.
No, you didn't. I won. Well, to be fair though, we both won. We did A to Z of movies.
And I won.
He didn't.
And that's all the questions. That is all the questions. I want to thank everyone for sending in some questions. What I got? There, last question. If you could replace the sound of your fart with any sound effect, what are we hearing?
Ooh, probably birds tweeting in the spring sunshine, because if that doesn't uplift anybody, then I don't know what does.
What is the most illegal way to eat a specific food, like biting straight into a Kit Kat? That you do.
I don't know.
She doesn't bite hot dogs, just straight down.
No, I don't.
She does. Now, do I have any questions for the wife? what has been your favourite part of the hike so far?
Adam showing up at Honister Slate Mine unexpectedly and then carrying my pack down for me, bless him. I was done. I was absolutely done. Yeah, and he carried my pack down from Honister Slate Mine into Borrowdale for us. Absolute legend.
I do love Adam, and it was great seeing him, but food tonight was banging. I'd have to put that's been my favourite part so far. No, seeing Adam. Sack it, seeing Adam. Being away from the kids, so I'd have to hear them whinging about stuff. But they have been on the phone about money for a chippy.
Takeaway.
So if I'm home, I get whinged about food.
You do not get whinged about food. When was the last time you cooked them dinner?
I cooked us dinner the other night. Can't remember what I cooked.
To be fair, I've done all the shopping. I spent 60 quid on freezer stuff that they could throw in the air fryer. 3 teenage
Did you
lads.
give them chippy money, or did you tell them Dad said there's stuff in the freezer?
I sent them chippy money.
See what I mean, guys? You can't argue with it. Right, that's the end. It's 9:30. Well past her bedtime. And it's past my bedtime. So we've got another 12 miles to go tomorrow. We're not going to have breakfast here. We've still got a couple of snacks in the bag. You've still got your yoghurt, but I don't know if it's worth eating. Yeah, so we'll catch you in the morning.